Go! Get to the chopper!
Hello everyone, and welcome to another TTV Reviews. I'm Hayley.
And I'm Eljay.
And today we're going to be talking about set number 71745, Lloyd's Jungle Chopper Bike. This set has approximately 183 pieces and retails for $20, and it will be out on March 1st. So this is part of the new wave of Ninjago sets titled The Island, and this is the smallest set of that wave. We want to thank LEGO first and foremost for sending us all of the Island wave, and we're going to be discussing this at our own liberty, and everything will be our opinions based off of our build experience and playtime with the set. So without further ado, let's talk about the first of the Island sets, Lloyd's Jungle Chopper Bike.
Alright. So, we recently had a conversation with a set designer and one of the folks behind the theme in totality. It's an interview you can watch on the channel right now. It's between Tommy Andreasen and set designer Michael Knapp. And Michael Knapp made a remark saying he didn't understand a lot of the dislike or the critique or criticism of another Ninjago bike set. Because when this first came out, I remember distinctly on Ninjago Cast us being a little critical of this because it was awfully reminiscent of one we'd gotten in Prime Empire between a blue character and a Lloyd vehicle. So it's blue-green vehicle, and now we have blue right here and blue and green. So his remark was, well, you want it to be a Ninjago bike. You want it to be a bike, but you want it to be very recognizably Ninjago. Totally understand, makes perfect sense. This is certainly a Ninjago bike, but it has a couple of issues that I do take issue with.
Okay.
The first of which is its balance. And I watched Hayley try so hard to balance this bike, and I've had similar struggles. It has a really hard time balancing, oddly enough. That's not something I'm used to with really any LEGO bikes in the modern era. I don't know why it is like that. Color scheme wise, it looks fantastic. It's a really great color scheme. It, sand green and dark green, and then the black, gray, and gold. Mm-hmm. I like it a lot. That balance is tricky. Another thing that I've always kind of taken for granted, never really appreciated on other LEGO vehicles, is being able to store weapons on the vehicle so that the characters don't have them just kind of removed and floating. Because you can't put Lloyd in this without taking the katana out of his back sheath and the sword out of his hand. Well, now they're just kind of floating. They're just around, possible to lose, and he just kind of roams around all hunky-dory, and the bike got the bike, and then, oh no, we lost the katana. Not a big fan of that. At the end of the day, though, those are really my only two real big complaints. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Hayley?
It's very interesting because when we first saw images of this set, it was detached, so we had Nia on the little tiny boat, or I guess the chopper version of this.
No, this would be the chopper. That's just a hovercraft. So this is the hovercraft.
And then we had this as a separate piece. I remember we looked at this and we were like, it's a bike. It looks like, a Sons of Garmadon-esque bike with a little bit more sand green in there. But then we finally got the official images where you snap this, the sail on it. Yeah. Now this looks like an Island set. And I think this sail really makes this bike and gives it its personality and individuality other than the other Ninjago bikes. So balance, I do agree, is one of the harshest critiques for this. However, one of the cooler functions of this bike is that it has
suspension.
It has suspension.
Working suspension,
which I don't know if many other Ninjago bikes have this.
I can't say because I'm not very familiar.
I'm not very familiar either. I know that's a lot of specific Technic contraptions that gives it this kind of
that bouncy suspension.
In the back.
Yeah, you do see that in a lot of Technic vehicles. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's a very, very unique function, and it really gives it, that dirt, island vibe, that this is going to be going off-road in this season. So,
absolutely.
But it's at the sacrifice of balance. So if you want to pose this, you better put it in a place where you're not going to hit, because with one little bounce, it's over. So
yeah.
that is my biggest critique. I do love, Ninjago with its golden swords acting as kind of a edge line for the bike. I love these little tooths at the front. It's overall a very sleek and well put together instrument. I like I said, balance is the big thing for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. One thing I failed to mention, two things actually. One, this canopy does open up, so you can put Lloyd into the bike. I think he just kind of stands in there. He doesn't sit like you traditionally see. Additionally, something else I'm not super fond of, it's the other side of the sail. It's very pale, it's very white. This is definitely a, hey, can you catch my good side kind of a set, which I do find a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think overall, $20 is not a bad price for this. You do get the bike, you do have your conflict here. Minifigure-wise, you do get Lloyd, Nia. This is the only set for this wave.
Let's talk a bit about the minifigures. So these are the first appearance of Headband Lloyd with his new print for his face. He has the, I guess, the paint marks.
Is this the first? Or, because do we have the print, that face print?
We have a similar face print, we just don't have the paint. This is the first time we've had paint on his face.
But did we not get it in the Golden Lloyd?
Did we get it in Golden Lloyd?
That's what I'm not sure about.
I don't remember if Golden Lloyd has paint.
Editor's note, you'll see which one we actually figured out.
We'll
right
figure
on screen.
it out. But once again, we get Headband Lloyd. I'm a huge fan of Headband Lloyd. It just fits his hair so much. His suit is so detailed. I think his suit may be my second favorite out of all of them. Once again, I love the leaves. It feels the most organized, sort of, out of everyone. Even though the leaves are in there, very cluttered and whatnot. He just looks like he's ready to go in and fight. Then we've got Nia. This is the, like Eljay said, this is the only set where Nia is found, which is kind of disappointing. But alas, we've got her with gunmetal gray and
like
a
dark
light
azure.
Blue. Yeah. A dark azure.
I think that's the technical term for it. But yeah, it's kind of for Bionicle fans, it's a Galley 2015, 2016 blue.
Yeah, I like this combination a lot. I do like her mask. I think it looks really cool with that color instead of just a gunmetal mask. The detailing is, has really incredible detail, especially on the, I guess, the azure on her chest. Looks really, really cool. And then finally we get the first of our new enemy faction. This is the Rumble Keeper. So he has a hat, a little shield, and a giant staff.
A spear.
Again, I love the detailing on these guys.
Yeah, no,
it's really, really cool.
It's quite impressive. All the detail work on these are impressive. I do agree with you. I like Lloyd's. I like kind of the pouches that kind of, I don't know, like he's Rambo. He's like going in somewhere. It's like, come on, go.
I know a lot of the future ninja or the ninja suits get a little cluttered because there's a lot going on. His just feels like you've got the slouch or the not sash, the strap. You got a strap. You got a belt, and then you've got some leaves, and then you have his traditional suit underneath. It just feels very, practical.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's very good. No, very good minifigure selection. It's unfortunate that Nia only shows up in one set, but great news for Nia fans because this is going to be the cheapest set in the line. So you don't have a whole lot to spend.
You calling her cheap?
Nope, I'm calling her. You know what? I've got no defense for this. I
would say she's easy to get, but that's also not something you would want to say about her
it's
either.
Not kind.
So let's hope that there is a good future for her. So
maybe they'll make up for it.
Hopefully they'll make up for it.
Yeah.
So
I recommend it if you're looking for something like real small, real, easily accessible, something that you just kind of want that Ninjago fix to be kind of satiated. But if you're looking for something a little grander, you're gonna find basically everything in this set in another set, except for Nia.
Absolutely. So, I'm excited to see the role that this bike will play on the island. I'm always curious to see how they're going to stick a bike on an island, just in this literal term, but I think Ninjago has a very unique way of sliding these weird aspects into it. So once again, I don't know how relevant it will be in the story, but I guess we will all find out in hopefully a few weeks. So that's all for right now. Any last remarks? Anything? We're all good?
Go! Now! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Oh no! Ah, chopper's down!
Alright, we are going to go track that down because I think you built that one, so you get to fix it.
Ah, rats. Alright, take us out of here.
Alright, well, thank you so much for joining us for the first of the island set waves. It's okay, it can be fixed. We hope you stay tuned for more to come. If you have any comments, just let us know down below. And but yeah, we'll see you on the next video.
Adios.
Peace out.